dan selamat kembali ke Studio Sembang bersama saya Amelia. Hari ni in the studio we have one of my oldest friends kat dalam industri ni. Kita macam first project I kembali ke dalam industri was with him. This is Sunlee. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hello everybody, what's up? Can you hear me? Can you hear me right? Okay.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us, Sean.
No
Walaupun
worries.
I tahu jadual you memang sangat busy dan sangat penuh. Tapi I rasa macam hari ni akan menarik lah sebab banyak kali lah kita dah pernah kerja together.
Betul.
Sebelum ni. So I rasa kita ada banyak sebenarnya yang boleh diceritakan.
Boleh.
Okay, so jom kita mulakan dengan perjalanan kehidupan you yang awal sikit. Dari sebelum awak ceburi industri hiburan ni. What was your childhood like?
Macam mana nak cakap? My childhood aku rasa childhood aku has built me to be who I am today.
Dari segi apa?
It should for everyone as well.
Betul lah.
But for me, you see me being cheeky all the time and like quite nakal and macam tu, and I think I got a lot of that when I was a kid because growing up I didn't spend a lot of time with my family or my parents. Saya banyak luangkan masa dengan abang saya sebab mak, ayah semua busy kerja kan.
Berapa adik-beradik?
Abang saya dengan adik perempuan saya. So 3 je kita orang. I'm the middle child lah. And then before my sister came about, my mom and my dad, dia orang selalu pergi kerja. So Sean dengan abang saya dekat rumah je. So bila kita kat rumah, kita buat macam-macam lah. Macam-macam kita buat. Kita memang nakal lah. Like kita tiba-tiba jumpa kucing kat tepi jalan, kita ambil kucing tu, acah-acah macam nak simpan lah kan, nak bela kucing tu semua. Tapi my parents memang tak suka tau haiwan semua. So kita pun macam tapi nak juga. So kita ambil kucing tu, kita letak dalam almari kita. Dia simpan kat situ lah. So parents kita tak akan tahu lah. Takkan tahu kita ada
bunyi
pet
dia
lah.
macam peribahasa tau. Kucing dalam almari.
Kucing dalam almari, ya betul. And then the worst part was it was our first time ever handling any pet. So kita letak dia dalam almari kita waktu malam je sebab kadang-kadang most of the times our parents akan masuk bilik kita orang dan spot check sebelum kita tidur. So bila dia spot check, kita masukkan dia dalam almari. Tiba-tiba one fine night lah, we got away with it for like couple days. One fine night, tiba-tiba my parents masuk, kucing tu berbunyi tau. Meow, meow. They were like, oh my god. What? Then my parents was like, what is that? Maybe it's the door lah. When you guys pushing the door and everything, and then it's like, no, it sounds like something else. It's like, oh shit, kantoi. Kita buka almari tu, kita jumpa kucing. Get the cat out of my house, blah 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 blah, everything. So we took the cat out, let it out in our house. That time we staying in an apartment. And once we took it out, we didn't realize. We came back in, the cat pooped in the almari, and we didn't know how to deal with it.
And your parents were like, I told
you so. Yeah, why? Why would you want to have a pet? We didn't know how to clean it. It was like shit. Took a tissue paper, just like grabbed the poop like this, and then just like try to like scoop it up lah. Scoop it up. We were so disgusted with the poop. We didn't even dare to clean the residue of the poop that was on the walls of the almari. We just left it there until we moved out of the house. The poop stain was still there, and that section of the almari was not used since.
Oh my god. I rasa macam I don't know why, tapi I expected lah. I mean, if dalam apa-apa episode yang I pernah buat for Studio Sembang, if there was going to be an episode yang we open the show by talking about poop, it was going to be your episode.
It's my episode.
Tapi okay, dah boleh nampak lah macam you memang okay. So untuk orang yang maybe tak pernah jumpa Sean depan-depan, Amy dah pernah kerja dengan Sean banyak kali, and satu benda yang memang notorious pasal Sean adalah dia seorang yang sangat energetic dan dia sangat ramah juga, Tak, tapi it's a really good thing sebab you membuatkan semua orang yang kerja dengan you rasa selesa.
And betul.
Dia senang untuk masuk sebab kadang-kadang kalau you dalam industri hiburan, kita sebagai manusia ada juga momen-momen yang kita reserve or whatever. Tapi bila kerja dengan seorang yang sangat extroverted macam tu, dia membuatkan kita rasa selesa. I tak payah stress pasal sama ada boleh masuk dengan orang ni ke tak. Have you always been like this juga with other people?
Sebenarnya itu salah satu filosofi saya lah. Like bila kita kerja ni, kita kena happy. Sebab bila kita happy, kita enjoy, baru kita akan perform. Like baru kita akan macam have a good time. Because you know how they always say the success is in the journey, not the destination.
Yeah.
Dulu saya tak tahu. I don't really understand fully what they mean. Sebab I have always been like a very result driven kind of person.
Goal-oriented lah.
Yeah, you know, kita kerja untuk capai benda tu. Bila capai benda tu, then we go for the next thing after that. So dah bertahun-tahun Sean buat macam tu kan. Tapi it reached to a certain point yang aku rasa macam sebenarnya apa tu kebahagiaan kan? What is the true happiness? Sebab setiap kali saya mencapai saya punya impian tu, it's kind of temporary, you know. It's like, for example if you receive an award, the proudest moment that you probably have is just maybe that 10 minutes that you have since receiving the award. After that, you just feel like kosong balik. Then kita macam tercari-cari balik macam apa saya punya kebahagiaan what is the thing that I'm looking for, you know, like what is the happiness I'm looking for. Then eventually I just started thinking like, oh, maybe I should try to enjoy the journey now, you know, like, and that's what I've been doing. And it kind of links back to my own philosophy. Like I said, saya suka happy, saya suka enjoy masa kerja. I think that is the success, you know. In the end of the day, bila kita kerja, kita happy, we feel great, you know. That process of it is all you're gonna get, and that's the longest period. That, how to say this proses kita untuk capai benda kita punya impian tu lebih lama daripada pencapaian tu. You know what I mean? So like that's how I started getting into it lah.
Sebab rasa setiap kali kita buat projek pun, kalau kita berlakon ke apa ke, making selalu lama daripada benda ni tayangkan.
Betul.
Anyways.
Betul.
So kalau you tak happy time you making, and you happy time cerita ni keluar saja, you dah lost dah macam 70% of the experience of this project.
This project, betul-betul.
Dalam keadaan yang you tak seberapa bahagia. So macam you akan jadi stress lah lama-lama. So kita cakap pasal awak punya perjalanan.
Okay.
Anyways, and so you actually have a diploma in
performing
arts.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so memang inilah something like dunia hiburan ni memang sentiasa membuatkan Sean bahagia. Like what made you go after performing arts? Macam mana you tahu you ada bakat dalam industri ni?
Sebenarnya masa saya kecil kan, saya banyak buat teater tau. Because I grew up in church. I'm a very pious boy. Saya selalu pergi gereja, bukan Ahad je tau. Jumaat, Sabtu, Ahad, semua Sean pergi tau. So dari situ sebenarnya dia memupuk saya punya interest dalam lakonan. So anytime gereja ada macam event ke, like the obvious ones are like Christmas, Father's Day, Mother's Day, New Year's, sometimes even Chinese New Year, or like family day celebrations, kita selalu ada macam program untuk hiburan. So part of the lineup of the program is that kita ada macam choir yang menyanyi, then kita ada lakonan like sketch. And that's when I was like, oh man, aku nak join benda ni, aku suka. Sebab walaupun seorang kecil, masa saya maybe 5, 6 years old, we have this thing in church called Children's Church, where all the kids go there. Even in Children's Church, kita ada macam sketsa sendiri ataupun activity, entertainment macam tu tau. Kita ada nyanyi-nyanyi, you know, they teach us songs and we sing along, and then we just do some dance moves and stuff like that. So situ Sean dah start macam, oh sebenarnya suka juga benda ni, you know, I enjoy doing these kind of things, you know. Especially things got a bit serious when like we were about to do, in that year in our church, we were about to do the biggest production that we have done since. So they took it really seriously. Diorang hire acting coach untuk datang.
Wow.
These acting coaches are like professional acting coaches. Diorang memang perform dekat macam, dulu dia ada 𝘾𝙍𝙀. Diorang memang buat theater, and these people like travel like they are called the footstool players. I just remember the name. They are footstool players. They traveled the world performing and stuff like that. So they got the professional actors to come and like teach us and guide us. Like, I don't know whether it's a sad thing or a good thing that majority or even the whole of my acting syllables that I belajar, yang I ada sampai hari ni, memang dari situ. Not to say like I didn't learn anything, my diploma or anything, I did, but like the basis of acting, everything, semua datang dari that experience that I had during that theater. And ever since then I was like, oh man, this is something amazing, I really want to do this too. And then saya pun ada impian nak jadi pelakon kat Hollywood.
Of course lah.
Semua macam tu kan, semua mesti ada. Time tu memang sangat naif like very naive tu. Like bila I was acting all the way in church until when I was like in high school. Sampai sekolah menengah, Sean pun ada buat I was thankful that I went to private school. And in that private school, we had speech and drama.
Oh, nice.
Dalam speech and drama pun Sean join. Nak belajar lebih lah pasal this art form kan. Kita berlakon and everything. Speech and drama sayang ni hanya setahun saja sebab tak cukup student yang minat dengan subjek tu. So the school wants to save budget macam biasa lah. Cut out that co-curriculum, put something else. Then I went into cooking for the rest of the...
So you boleh masak?
Tak boleh.
Alamak.
Saya pergi time tu sebab saya suka satu perempuan time tu. Dia memang dalam kelas tu, so Sean join lah kelas tu.
Faham. You ada masak tak untuk dia?
Tak, kita masak sama-sama je.
Oh, okay,
macam
faham.
tu lah.
Faham. So
And
point
then,
dia bukan untuk masak untuk
point
perempuan
dia
ni.
bukan
Point
masak.
dia untuk macam lepak lah dengan perempuan
Lepak
ni.
dengan kawan-kawan ataupun
Mengikut
nak
dia
nak pick up perempuan kan. Tu je lah. Apa lagi kita kena fikir masa kita kecil kan. Pick up perempuan je lah. And then when I was form 4, form 5, we had this amazing musical that our school organised.
Which one?
It's my first time doing like a musical. The first production I was a part of in my school was Phantom of the Opera.
Oh my god, that's like my favorite opera of all time.
Really?
Yeah, my favorite
It was
musical.
super awesome, dude. I really loved that.
You jadi apa?
Because I couldn't sing that well at the time, they gave me Raul that role.
Okay lah, that's still a really good character. But
It's not bad. It's not
honestly,
bad.
Phantom, and then the perempuan is what? Christine.
Yeah.
Christine. Heavy singing roles.
Yes, very heavy singing roles.
singing
Very
roles.
heavy singing roles. So thank God I didn't get that because like I don't think I could have executed it really well anyways.
Faham?
So I
you jadi
guess
Raul.
I became Raul.
Itu memang leading juga, by the way.
So that was fun for me. I enjoyed that. Then the following year we had Mamma Mia. Yes.
This is like untuk budak-budak teater. Inilah
Ini
macam
memang impian
this
lah.
the one.
Yeah.
So Mamma Mia jadi apa?
Mamma Mia, I was Sam Carmichael. One of Pierce Brosnan's character.
Yes. Oh, you.
It was kind of the main roles.
Main.
That was the one of the,
Yeah.
that was the main actually.
Yeah.
So time tu memang havoc.
Sebab
I had a problem singing one song only, which is the SOS song.
Oh.
Like, when you hear me, darling, can you hear me? SOS.
Of course.
That song, right?
Yeah.
So time tu Sean ada training dalam lakonan, tapi
Yeah.
Sean tak ada training dalam nyanyian.
Faham.
So it was really hard for me. Like I kept singing like the lower. What is that thing called?
Register. Are
The
you
lower
like a
register.
bass?
I don't know what I am, dude.
Yeah.
If you ask me baritone, whatever, I don't know. I tak tahu, dude.
It's baritone, tenor, bass.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's fine. It's
Okay.
fine. Somewhere.
Okay.
Tapi
So
bila you cakap, dia bukan macam bass tau. Dia macam lebih probably kepada tenor lah.
a bit tenor. I don't know. I really don't know how to categorize
baritone,
myself.
tenor,
in that
bass, or is
thing.
it tenor?
Bass, baritone,
Bass,
tenor.
baritone. Thank you, Alex.
Bass,
faham.
baritone, tenor.
tenor. So I terbalik tadi. So maybe
I'm somewhere in between, maybe.
Yeah,
But I'm kind of flexible lah.
Faham.
Not just singing and everything else too.
Okay.
So I kept singing the lower register, and then they were saying like, Sean, it's okay, tapi rasanya macam tak cukup. You know, I can't feel it. You know, maybe you should sing it like on the top of your lung, kind of feeling. So I was singing like, so when you hear me, darling, can you hear me? SOS. It's like a bit too low, and you cannot feel anything, right? So I sing higher, you know. So I can't. So like, so when you hear me, darling, can you hear me? SOS. Like, oh yeah, I want you to do something like that. Keep going there because it sounds better that way. So I keep trying and trying. I can't really do it. I was like, oh, screw it. Then I was kind of shy lah because everyone else in the cast they can't really sing. Dia memang nyanyi memang power gila lah.
Yeah. Faham.
Dia punya suara memang power, and I was like insecure sikit. So time tu nasib baik dia punya cast dia orang sangat supportive. Dia orang cakap, tak apa Sean, you just cuba apa yang you boleh buat. And then this one person, she decided to spend extra time with me. It's like, you know,
budak sama yang you pergi cooking class ke?
Let me, I don't know. Let me help you out with that. And then she gave me some. It wasn't a lot of time, but like ada lah masa yang kita luangkan masa sama-sama. And then she helped me out with that. Time tu juga aku macam jatuh cinta lah sikit. So macam, and then it got a bit complicated. So tapi I think it's okay sebab kadang-kadang untuk memberjayakan satu projek, it's okay to have cinta lokasi lah. Kira macam tu. Kau faham kan?
No.
Tak.
Aku orang last yang akan faham.
Tapi benda tu macam normal kot dalam industri kita. Kau tengok orang berlakon contoh
Contohnya lah macam Sweet Kiss Mina dan Adam Lee yang baru kahwin.
Betul.
Ya,
Contoh tu macam tu lah.
Tapi I faham konsep dia. And actually sebenarnya pasal macam the theatre part yang you kongsikan, I sangat boleh relate. Sebab sebenarnya I budak teater juga. Isu dia adalah saya bukan seorang penyanyi.
Yes.
In the kita nak jadi seorang triple threat, right? For musicals itulah kita punya impian untuk jadi triple threat. For me, I boleh berlakon, I boleh menari. Menyanyi aku struggle. Because for women it's soprano and alto. And kebanyakan musical punya roles adalah dicipta untuk seorang soprano. So you kena
really high notes, right?
Suara I sedikit lebih kepada jantan.
Kau tomboy sikit lah.
Tak, sangat I alto like all the way. Okay, so I macam untuk sampai dekat situ is very difficult. I did one of the musicals that I did. I played Annie.
Oh, Annie.
Yes. Annie with Daddy Warbucks, you know, like the whole thing. Tomorrow. Yeah, but dia ada satu duet dengan dia punya Daddy Warbucks, which is the adopted dad. And the thing was so high. I remember feeling sangat-sangat insecure. Sebab tu sampai sekarang bila orang suruh I menyanyi, I macam tak nak. Bukan sebab I tak boleh. I think I can sing in tune. I had a musical training. I buat piano. I am not tone deaf.
Yes.
But pada masa yang sama, disebabkan I traumatized yang sangat-sangat from that experience, untuk I menyanyi sekarang, dia dah jadi satu kesusahan sebabkan my own like mental blockage of it.
Faham. Sebab dia melibatkan confidence kita lah, kan?
Emosi kita yang terhadap something yang I suka karaoke, I suka menyanyi seorang-seorang, tapi bila orang ada macam
sama lah actually. Kita ada masalah sama.
Masalah sama time I. Tapi masalahnya tak adalah siapa-siapa yang nak tolong I time tu.
Alah,
Daddy Warbucks pun macam menyanyi
tua
lah.
Tua sangat.
So benda tu tak jadi fun for me. So I mean sampai sekarang I still struggle dengan menyanyi. Tapi I cubalah mencabar diri I. Sebab I rasa macam dah dewasa, you kena berusaha untuk
keluar daripada kita punya comfort zone. Macam tu, betul. Kita kena cuba benda baru.
So selepas tu what happened? Macam mana you boleh macam sampai you actually masuk ke dalam, you know, actually you dah masuk dah when you do theatre semua tu, it's
I was in that industry.
Tapi macam mana you ceburi industry like mainstream yang
punya
dalam
industry
bahasa Melayu?
So lepas saya habis I just give you my origin story lah, cik, macam tu kan. Lepas high school, my parents tanya like, Sean, you nak buat apa? Pilihlah kerjaya engkau semua kan. Time tu I punya result okay tau, bagus lah. Ada 6A 3B plus lah. Tak ada teruk sangat. Then my mum cakap, okay, mungkin you boleh macam cuba jadi doktor ke, pilot ke, you know, do something that is like a bit more high paying job lah. Then I ada macam I punya impian terpendam lah dalam, sebab ever since young saya memang nak jadi pelakon. Sebab tu saya libatkan diri dengan theatre and everything, start berlakon di gereja dan sebagainya. Tapi saya tak berani nak bagi tahu ibu bapa saya, sebab dia orang macam biasa lah, Asian parents kan. Dia tahu yang benda ni bukan untuk semua orang. Walaupun kau ada impian untuk jadi pelakon, tapi untuk jadi pelakon bukan untuk semua orang. Saya percaya benda tu like. And maybe my parents punya thoughts are right. Sebab time tu saya muda lagi, saya tak tahu apa yang aku nak. Macam mana aku pilih yang ini yang betul-betul aku nak. You know, I don't know whether what I want is the right thing, you know. So I dengar je lah kata parents saya. Tapi until one point, I had to go and register for, I have to go like, you know how they have like, what the hell is that called? Education fair or something, like a college fair or something like that,
like choose your career.
You know, like the Mata fair or whatever. You have a lot of like unis and everything. Then
the college shopping day.
You know, like the open day kind of thing, right?
Open day. Yeah, betul.
So I dah pergi situ, then I just start tengok lah like apa jenis career yang mungkin saya nak buat. Saya memang tahu I tak nak jadi doktor lah, sebab itu memang bukan bab saya. And I tahu kalau nak jadi doktor memang kena belajar lama, and then I can't, you know, and that's not my strength. So saya tak buat benda tu. So saya memang tengah shopping lah untuk kerjaya lain dekat situ. Tengok. Oh, then we saw this aviation thing, that then I was thinking back, oh yeah, my parents did mention about aviation, you know. So okay, mungkin lah boleh buat kan. So saya ambil dia punya borang, isi borang semua. And then I was just talking to my dad in between. Bapak saya cakap, okay lah, if you can't decide, I give you another option, you know. Selain daripada pilot, mungkin you boleh jadi seorang hairstylist. Kau boleh potong rambut orang ke. Cakap, oh kenapa kena potong rambut orang kan? Like bezanya, you know.
Yeah.
Satu macam very got 𝙁𝙃𝙄𝙎 and stuff. This cutting hair got 𝙁𝙃𝙄𝙎 too, you know.
Okay.
So I was like, why? It's like, sebab kawan saya dulu kan, dia sampai sekarang dia dulu potong rambut dekat rumah orang, door to door. Sekarang dia ada kedai sendiri, dah besar everything, and like it's cool lah. He's somewhat like a celebrity
Dia
hairstylist.
berjaya lah
Dia berjaya lah. So mungkin kau boleh jadi macam tu kak. Kau suka bercakap kan, kau suka borak dengan orang semua.
Betul.
Masa kau potong rambut, kau boleh lah borak dengan makcik-makcik semua. Macam tu kau boleh dapat banyak sales kan. Cakap, oh betul juga kan. Okay. But I can't imagine myself being a hairstylist lah. Like maybe for short term mungkin boleh. Cakap, tak apa lah, mungkin kita jadi pilot je kot. So okay, so saya ambil borang isi. But somewhat deep in my heart, and I just felt like ini bukan saya punya end game lah. Saya bukan nak jadi pilot.
Ini bukan apa yang you minat.
Betul, sebenarnya. Aku tak minat langsung, tapi saya jadi macam minat bila parents aku cakap, sebab kita tengok filem kan, pilot semua macam handsome kan, pakai uniform lagi.
Masa fikir pasal budak yang dia pergi cooking class tu, dia macam, apa kata, I masak untuk dia, lepas tu I sampai in my plane, and then I pick her up.
Style gila kan. Cool lah, you know. And then we watch movies like Catch Me If You Can, semua macam tu kan. Bila jalan pun ada macam air stewardess ikut kat tepi, macam stylo lah kan. So macam, okay, I'm okay pilot. Then but I still felt like I had something in my heart, that there's something I want to do. So saya start cari program untuk lakonan. First thought yang aku ada memang US lah, Hollywood. So saya pergi check lah, like New York Film Academy, everything.
I pernah check.
I check semua. I memang contact sendiri. I contact like email dia orang, when is your latest intake, semua bla bla bla. Dapat harga semua. Dan aku tengok macam, aduh, ni mahal gila ni.
Memang.
Aku tahu memang parents aku tak boleh.
Dah lah USD.
And everything is in USD. So parents aku memang tak boleh lah. Dia takkan approve benda ni. So saya macam, okay, saya nak juga jadi pelakon. So mungkin saya boleh cari yang local. So saya start check university ataupun college yang, the local universities yang ada program ni. So saya search. So saya, dari research saya jumpa dua yang mungkin yang terbaik dalam Malaysia sekarang. Saya rasa Sunlee College, Sunlee University, which is the one I have, the diploma I have in performing arts, and KDU College was offering this program that has everything that I kind of wanted to do in that diploma. Tapi masalahnya dengan KDU College tu, kalau aku masuk batch tu, aku adalah batch yang pertama.
Faham.
So I'm a guinea pig tu. Diorang pun tak tahu diorang nak buat apa sebenarnya. So like, I'm thinking like, kalau aku buat macam tu, mungkin career aku tak akan jalan. So I'm macam, okay, I need to go with a better option, like something
for
be more
something
solid.
Something sesuai for you.
Yeah. Which is like diploma in performing arts in Sunlee.
Yeah.
And long story short, I gave my dad that both borang, you know, like I filled up both of it. All that's left is just a signature and a check. So I said, this is pilot course, and then there's this one more acting course that I really want to do.
Yeah.
So terpulang lah, you nak approve yang mana.
Alah.
Tapi I nak bagi tahu ini sebenarnya apa yang saya nak buat.
Yeah.
Saya rasa ini yang akan bahagikan saya lah.
Yeah.
Then my dad cakap, lah kenapa tak cakap awal sikit?
Serius?
Okay lah, kalau macam tu saya bawa awak pergi jumpa Dean dekat Sunlee College, then we will settle like your registration and everything, because time tu kita dah lambat untuk masuk intake.
Oh, okay.
And then bila kita sampai, talk to the dean, and then borak dengan semua lecturer kat situ, and then they introduce me and everything. Then it's like, okay, it's okay, you're a week late, but you can catch up.
A week je pun?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
you
tak ada apa-apa lah.
You can still catch up on whatever that
is
being needed.
Berbulan-bulan.
Bukan berbulan-bulan lah. Kalau bulan-bulan tu mungkin susah sikit lah.
Yeah.
So then it's like, okay, so aku just masuk lah. And then there I was. I just started doing performing.
So macam mana formal education for I mean, you don't have to go into detail, tapi for me kan, I tak pernah ada formal education acting at all. Tak pernah. Tapi seluruh kehidupan I jadi seorang pelakon. So macam mana? I mean, sekarang you dah masuk, you dah berjaya in your own right as an actor, as a host, everything, right? Tapi adakah awak rasa macam this is something yang adalah satu keperluan untuk seorang pelakon?
Saya rasa memang anda perlu pendidikan dalam seni lah, you know, like you need education in like acting at least. Satu benda yang aku tak suka pasal industri kita kan, kita selalu bawa artis yang macam tak ada training. Sebab muka elok je, followers tinggi je aku ambil. Tapi sebab aku punya impian untuk Malaysia adalah untuk naikkan taraf kita dari segi drama, filem dan sebagainya. And benda tu kita hanya boleh naikkan kalau kita fokus pada lakonan, fokus pada filmmaking, you know. Bukan fokus pada berapa orang akan tengok drama ni kalau aku bawa pelakon ni masuk. Satu benda yang aku memang pantang gila was like, no shade to all these people out there yang join Hero Remaja or anything. Aku tak suka bila macam diorang join this program and then they will just take this not even actors or anything, they will just take these people yang the top 5 or top 3. Okay, saya campak awak dalam hosting, tengok kau boleh tak? Boleh, jalan. Tak boleh, cuba benda lain. Kau cubalah lakonan pula. And benda yang teruk untuk I kan is diorang belajar masa bekerja tau. I mean, everyone learns while they're working.
Yes.
But you don't learn basics when you're working.
Yes.
That's the problem, dude.
Yes.
Sebab tu proses shooting tu lama. Sebab tu proses shooting tu tak best, you know. Sebab bila ada orang macam ni and then like diorang dah masuk, tak ada training, director mungkin akan marah. Kalau director tak marah pun cameraman mengamuk. Sebab diorang pun ada live, diorang takkan nak tunggu kau je nak hafal kau punya dialog kan. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. So like,
see, okay, boleh tak I tambah something?
Yeah, please go.
Sebab I setuju dengan apa yang you cakap. Tapi pada masa yang sama, I rasa kalau peluang tu ada, I cuba fikir dari dua perspektif. Sebab apa yang you cakap sangat betul. Kita tak nak, saya sendiri sebagai seorang pelakon, kalau you tak tahu macam mana nak hafal dialog you, ataupun you tak tahu macam mana nak tahu sama ada you blocking, lighting ke tak, benda-benda sangat simple yang you kena belajar sebelum you masuk set, right? But at the same time, kalau I berada dekat satu tempat di mana I'm like a new actor and I dapat peluang ni and I nak jadi seorang pelakon, salah ke kalau I ambil?
Tak salah.
So issue dia, it's an industry-wide issue daripada it's like a, you know, a person-specific issue.
Betul.
And I rasa selagi you macam berusaha and you nak masuk and you memang nak belajar and you mengambil langkah
yes.
untuk tanya sebelum you start berlakon, I okay dengan you.
Betul.
Tapi kalau you datang dengan ego sendiri yang you rasa macam
acah-acah macam kau dah besar, kau dah popular macam tu.
Tapi kalau at least kalau you ada usaha insentif sikit, I nampak on set, I rasa macam okay,
boleh terima. Sebab
tapi ada jenis yang tak macam tu juga. So I faham apa yang you cakap sangat.
So really no shade though. Don't take this the wrong way. Saya memang pentingkan education lah sebenarnya. Like,
betul?
I think that's really important. Like, not just acting.
And kalau you berada in a situation di mana you tak tahu anything on set, itulah adalah tanggungjawab you untuk tanya sebelum scene tu start.
Tanyalah, ambil inisiatif. Kau buatlah kerja kau sikit, you know.
I pernah kerja dengan seorang pelakon yang dia ada satu scene dia kena menangis. And sebelum tu dia datang ke I, dia cakap, is it okay kalau I tanya you macam mana nak? And I duduk dengan dia tahu berjam-jam on set trying to go through this.
Tolong dia.
Yes. Tak, bukan sebab I baik sangat ke apa, tak. I nak benda tu smooth.
Nak berjayakan benda tu lah.
Tak, tapi I nak.
Aku faham.
Tak, kita team tau. Kita team. You berjaya, I berjaya.
Betul.
Kalau you tak memberi tenaga dalam scene tu, I kena buat scene tu dengan you, I pula akan rasa macam
takkan nak berlakon seorang-seorang kan.
It's like a tennis match tau. Dia ping pong.
Betul,
you know, you kena ping, you kena pong.
Kau bagi macam tu kan.
Itulah tindakan yang I sangat hormat dalam individu tu, yang dia sedar diri and dia buat benda tu sebelum benda tu berlaku.
Betul.
Daripada contohnya pernah jadi juga I berlakon dengan orang on set, time dia kena keluarkan tak tahu lah, macam you ada baca tak skrip tu, and dia krik-krik so attitude tu,
attitude sangat penting lah. Betul. Situasi aku mula-mula aku berlakon kan, like,
yes, I dah tahu dah your first project.
My first project was you. Mula saya berlakon kan, saya takkan ambil job yang perlukan aku menangis. Sebab aku tahu aku tak sampai tahap level tu lagi.
Yeah.
That's also just following up on what, you know, having initiative and sedar diri lah. Kau kena sedar diri, you know, aku tak nak ambil job yang menangis sebab aku tak nak buang masa orang.
Yes.
Takkan orang nak tunggu aku je untuk nangis semua macam tu kan.
And you rasa stress apabila orang menunggu
stress gila tu. Like, memang stress gila. Like, you imagine bila kita berlakon kan, orang tengok macam, oh senang kau dengan kamera macam tu je kan. Tapi di belakang kamera ada 10-15 orang tengah tunggu kau, semua pandang kau je. And you're the only one that is there doing something and everyone else is just like watching. Itu yang sangat menakutkan. Lagi-lagi kalau itu scene menangis and kau tak boleh nangis. Lagi yang tak boleh.
Worse.
Sebab kita tak boleh perform bila kita dalam pressure yang sangat-sangat berat tau.
Lagi you stress, lagi you overthinking, lagi you tak boleh masuk ke dalam watak you at all.
Lagi tak masuk, betul. Lagi tak jadi benda tu. So I think initiative is very important. And I think kalau anda memang minat jadi pelakon, buat homework dulu, belajar dulu, baru kau,
Google kan ada.
take a step. Ya. Sebab time tu memang aku tak boleh nangis kan. Aku memang Google, aku cakap dengan banyak orang. You can't be shy. Kalau nak jadi pelakon, kau memang tak boleh malu lah.
Pemalu,
Betul, kalau malu, kau rugi.
Betul.
Sebab kebanyakan masa orang are willing to share. Like, even for yourself, like you said, right? Dia nak tanya kau macam mana nak buat ni, everything. And you willing to help to make that thing work.
I nak support my project juga.
Betul, exactly. So, jangan jadi pemalu lah. Kalau kau malu, kau memang rugi lah.
Betul. Betul. So anyways, your first project.
My first project.
What was it called?
My first project
And
is
you dapat kerja dengan siapa?
Oh yeah. First project aku dalam mainstream, the mainstream industry is Keluarga Puan Timau.
Oh, you ada kembar tak cerita tu?
Ada. Saya punya kembar kan. Dia cantik gila.
Thank you.
Nama dia Amelia Henderson. She was here. So that's my first time I met you actually.
Ya, sama juga.
First time I met you. My first time being in the industry. Industry.
I was like, wow, dia ada banyak tenaga. And you macam jauh lebih confident dari I yang time tu I dah bekerja tau. Bertahun-tahun I dah bekerja. Tapi I masuk saya macam budak ni, he knows what he's doing.
Tapi lain lah sebab kau dah lama macam tinggalkan lakonan kan. So kau baru nak masuk balik. So maybe it takes time.
Itu first project I kembali as well.
Aku memang confident sebab aku excited gila. And I was like, I had no knowledge about the industry at all. Kosong. Aku in my head when I think about acting industry in Malaysia, saya hanya fikir macam satu Malaysia dalam industri yang sama. Bila aku masuk baru aku tahu, rupa-rupanya ada industri Melayu, ada industri Cina, ada industri the English side, and the urban side, and then you have the Tamil side. Rupa-rupanya dia macam tu tau. Aku tak tahu. Sebelum aku masuk aku memang tak tahu. So I was really excited, confident sebab I'm a blank slate. Aku masuk industri like, woohoo, chase my dream, jadi pelakon hebat.
Mungkin I masuk dah ada trauma yang sebelum.
Yeah, mungkin kau masuk kau ada trauma kot. So I was really energetic and stuff. Really confident.
So how was that project for you?
That project was really fun though.
Sebab
it's my first project. And project tu memang lain daripada cerita yang typical yang kau tengok dekat drama pukul 7 semua kan. Dia memang lain.
Slot aksi I masih ingat. Slot aksi tu kat mana sekarang ada lagi?
It was 10 PM. I don't know if they still have that slot.
I think dia jadi macam Lestari or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Until
Slot
today, I don't know. Lestari, aksi, I don't know what's the difference. I just know it's like 7 o'clock and then like 8 o'clock, 9, 10 o'clock.
Yalah, betul lah.
That job was really fun. Keluarga Puan Timau sebab cerita tu, long story short, it's like Adam's Family but Malaysian version of Adam's Family. So itu memang baik lah. Kita boleh jadi, kita ada superpower.
Yeah.
Jadi harimau.
Tak, kita kena clearkan something. Watak you best. Watak aku
watak kau sedih sikit lah. Okay. Really though, I feel you. I kesian kat kau juga lah. Sebab Amelia Henderson, dia kena buat makeup harimau tu setiap hari. Setiap kali dia kena buat makeup tu, aku kesian gila kat dia.
Benda ambil 2 jam untuk mengorangekan dengan macam stripes macam harimau lah. Aku jadi harimau.
Nak harimau kan dia 2 jam tau.
Nak buka harimau tu korang cuba guess 3 jam I balik, I duduk in my shower menangis, I buang makeup sebab dia tak nak kulit I rosak.
Faham.
Tak boleh tidur.
Faham. Aku faham sangat. Aku kesian gila kat kau. Ya aku kesian lebih bila dia orang panggil kau datang set and then kau make up berjam-jam. Lepas tu scene kau tak jadi.
You ingat tak?
Aku ingat doh. Aku kesian gila.
Oh my god. Yes, banyak kali dia buat.
I really feel bad for you doh.
Kau ingat tak hari tu yang kita kerja 26 paling lama I ada kat set. 26 jam kerja. Turut-turut non-stop.
Yes, until the next day. Yes.
Ya doh.
Aku ingat.
Drive seorang-seorang ke mana.
That memory is so fresh in my head.
Dude, sama doh.
I was like, aku kesian gila kat kau. Tapi sebab tu juga, aku respect kau. Sebab walaupun orang buat macam tu kat kau kan, tapi kau, you still rise up above, you know what I mean? Like, kau tengok hari ni kau kat mana tu?
Okay
Sembang
sama
sendiri.
juga you. Okay,
you know what I mean?
Sama.
Like, I'm really glad that, you saw it through, you know what I mean?
Dude, honestly, that project for me, without any offense kepada siapa-siapa, I think it was like a perwatakan issue yang I tak expect dia akan
Stress
berat dan
susah.
stres. Watak tu tak berat. It's a comedy. Tapi dia punya
Proses untuk buat kau macam tu lah.
making, oh my god, I was like, oh my god, I have to do this every day. I was very tired. Selepas projek tu, I ingat macam maybe I tak sesuai untuk jadi seorang pelakon. Sampai I macam, maybe I tak boleh buat lah. I'm so tired. And I rasa macam I disidai setiap hari.
Faham.
Call time pukul 8, I datang dari industri yang urban sikit. I dah ada pengalaman kerja, you know, like with corporate events and stuff like that. I sampai pukul 8. Kita start shooting pukul 1 ni kenapa?
Ya, aku faham. So that's why I really respect. I don't know, I have nothing much to say, but really just want to respect you for that.
Thanks.
Round of applause for Amelia Henderson.
Tak. Ni bukan pasal I. This is your episode, Sean, not my episode. But actually, kerja dengan you memang best. Time tu and every time after as well. I rasa macam I selesa sebab you memang seorang yang sangat generous lah dengan you punya energy. And untuk jumpa seorang pelakon yang macam tu kind of susah tau. Because kadang-kadang orang tak faham apabila kita berlakon sama-sama. It's like having a conversation. I bercakap dengan you, kalau you tak memberi apa-apa kat I akan duduk kat sini.
Kau tak boleh respond. Betul-betul.
Ya, tapi you seorang yang memang sangat memberi. Sebelum I pun perlu buat apa-apa pun, even bila kita hosting sama-sama, you dah memberi dah tenaga tu, so I tahulah macam mana nak lawan.
Betul.
Ya, so benda tu sangat penting dalam seorang pelakon. And you ada pun. So you kena bangga dengan diri you juga. And kita kembali kepada kehidupan Sean daripada kehidupan I. Okay. So my next question selepas Keluarga Pon Timau is, you also for your acting lah, you ada terlalu ramai projek untuk I macam satu-satukan. But recently you adalah buat this one project yang I rasa sangat menarik, and I rasa macam kenapa I tak cukup nampak pasal benda ni. Faham. You know, in media. You played Waffles for DC League of Super Pets.
Yeah.
Like internationally.
Okay, so I think that's where the misconception comes in, because when I first got the offer, I thought it was for the official main film as well. So I was really excited for that. But it turns out that like it's actually my voice. I voice Waffles for the for nationwide in Malaysia cinema only.
Right.
So they usually do this with like international films, like especially animations. They will localize it to that specific country.
Yeah. Faham.
So Malaysia, instead of dubbing the whole movie in Malay, they decided to like, hey, we're gonna have one Malaysian character inside this story.
Yeah.
And it is still kind of a big deal, you know. Sebab itu adalah macam animasi.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a Warner Bros production punya animation and everything. And being able to voice that, man, I was really happy.
Yeah, of course. Jangan mengurangkan you punya accomplishment tau. Suara you satu cerita dengan The Rock.
Yeah, dengan The Rock sekali and Kevin Hart. Yeah, there's
like,
a lot of big stars in there.
Dude.
Aku memang bangga lah dengan job tu. Like, it was a really proud moment for me, and like, I'm really glad at that time. Sebab I don't know, maybe it didn't get picked up in the news a lot, tapi bagi aku yang penting was like my friends, my family, they really came and support me, man. Time tu dia memang datang tu, and they brought their friends and everything.
Yeah.
Everyone just came to the cinema
crazy,
during the premiere. Like, it was so awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and hearing my voice in the cinema was like, damn.
Yeah.
I need more of this. Dude.
Yeah, tapi making dia macam mana? Voice acting?
Making dia was quite fun. It's very different from acting.
Yeah, of course.
Because like you don't see my face at all. Most of it is really just your voice. I mean, the whole thing is your voice.
Yeah,
so you gotta act through your voice.
Yeah, you tak boleh mengharapkan macam kalau you sedih you macam
Yeah. Tak boleh. Orang tak nampak muka kau langsung.
Yes.
So it was really helpful because I went to this studio and like they were really professional, and they are the ones that do recordings and dubbings for all these international animations. So I went there and I went to the office. Dia orang ada poster lah, like Frozen and everything, Wreck-It Ralph and everything. I was like, damn, this professional gila tu.
Wow.
So I went to the booth, and like that producer or / director that was handling that project was kind of guiding me through that things. But aku tak ada experience voice acting. So they said like, you know, maybe you should catch your breath here, or like, you know, like the timing of your speaking is really important now, you know. And that's where I learned like, wow, this is like a whole different side of like acting, you know, like it's so different. And I was like, wow, memang best gila. And I just had to like, we spent a lot of time trying to localize it and not make it terlalu cringe. Sebab kadang-kadang bila orang cakap nak localize, okay lah, tambah ma macam tu, like, oh, you know, takut jadi cringe lah, orang Malaysia tak suka.
Yeah.
You know, then banyak masa kita luangkan untuk tuliskan skrip yang
So
untuk
diorang
aku.
melibatkan you dalam proses ni juga?
Yes.
Wow.
So they call me in, kita masuk office diorang, and then we start discussing about the script, and then Sean, kau rasa macam mana kalau kita letak dialog macam ni? Ataupun mungkin kau ada idea lain ke untuk dialog ni untuk bagi dia lebih fun ke? So like I really included a lot of things in there, like a lot of stuff. Kalau kau tengok filem international tu dan filem dekat Malaysia punya, ada dialog yang lebih kurang sama yang kena ada, tapi ada dialog yang tambahan juga yang aku masukkan untuk jadikan dia lebih,
dude, itu lagi awesome,
lebih relatable lah untuk kita kat Malaysia, you know. So especially satu part tu, as soon as Waffles gets punched in the face, he flies to the bush. In the international film, he doesn't say anything, tapi aku masukkan tolong, something as simple as that, you know. Bila aku dah tengok filem tu dalam cinema Malaysia with the other Malaysians, diorang gelak tu, like everyone was having fun. Aku tanya balik Warner Brothers Malaysia, tanya macam mana feedback orang and everything. Diorang suka, you know, like it was a really good touch. And,
memang.
And
guys kat rumah sekarang, satu lagi tepukan untuk Sunlee. Tak, sebab benda ni sangat awesome. Dari segi bukan saja you just melakonkan benda ni, tapi you terlibat dalam proses untuk menghidupkan watak ni dengan sepenuhnya.
Itu memang best gila lah, like.
Of course.
I after that job, aku memang cakap kat diri sendiri macam, okay, kalau ada peluang tu buat job-job macam ni, aku kena ambil. Sebab itu memang lain untuk aku, and like experience tu memang best, proses dia pun best, like professional, everything was professional. Like it was really good. So yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay, so you pergi jadi seorang harimau.
Jadi harimau dah jadi anjing pun jadi. Apa lagi, jadi kucing je benar.
Kucing tu masih kat dalam almari.
Almari lagi.
Okay, so my next question for you is, you memang suka menghidupkan watak, menghidupkan story. You ada sifat, you know, nak buat production juga. And you pernah keluarkan satu short film sebelum ni, which is called 261 Sundays, which I pernah tengok. And I macam, wow,
thank you for watching.
Best.
Thank you.
So ceritakan sikit proses macam mana you nak jadi seorang producer, ataupun is it something yang you rasa is like the next step for you ke macam mana?
Itu sebenarnya next step untuk Sean lah. Like saya punya impian sebenarnya, the main thing, how to say this lah, like the first love that aku ada adalah berlakon. That is lakonan. That's the first thing that I love so much. But because of my diploma, aku belajar bukan saja berlakon, aku belajar macam mana nak handle kamera, macam mana nak edit, macam mana nak tulis script and everything. So like proses itu, my whole diploma buatkan I jatuh cinta dengan filmmaking. Sebelum ni aku nak jadi pelakon teater sahaja. Like that was my dream, like pelakon teater sahaja. But then bila aku diexposekan dengan film and editing and everything, I was like, movies is something that I want to do, you know, like benda ni is like, it's long form, and like, you know, we get to do this editing and everything, like all this magic moments yang kita boleh create dengan film, and like something that I really love. And I feel like film in the end of the day is something that reflects reality, you know. Aku punya impian adalah untuk buat filem, bila orang tengok, korang akan ambil cerita tu dan reflectkan dalam hidup kau. One of my main goals bila aku buat filem or anything or any content yang aku buat, aku nak masukkan realism kat situ. Because there's this quote that I there's this quote that I heard. Art
imitates life?
No. Art is a lie that makes people realise the truth. Contoh kalau kita tengok satu family yang sangat-sangat bahagia dalam filem tu, walaupun hidup kita tak bahagia dengan family kita, dia akan buat kita macam, oh, I should have a happy family. That's the thing I want, you know? Because what we mean by like art is a lie, meaning like we show something in the film or any piece of art that you want to do, or you want to portray an emotion or an expression, you should do it to how it's not in real life. You give something that is not real to the audience so that they would want that. My goal for making any film, buat filem apa-apa, sketsa ke apa-apa, bukan saja untuk entertainment, tapi untuk orang belajar sesuatu juga, untuk bawa balik sesuatu yang
Impact.
valuable, you know, and has an impact in their life, you know. Sebab hidup ni bukan saja nak gelak-gelak, happy-happy je. Like, I'm a fun guy, you know, I like to talk, I like to joke and everything. Tapi bila benda serius akan terjadi or anything, kita kena peka juga dengan benda tu. We have to also be aware with that kind of stuff, you know. Kita tak boleh jadi macam orang fun-fun saja tapi otak kosong. Itu tak boleh, you know, like. And that's one thing lah, like if you don't, kalau kau tengok konten aku, kau tak belajar apa-apa pun, at least kau kena ambil satu benda yang positif. You know, that is my one of the things that I would like to put out for any work that I do.
Betul.
So yeah, sebab tu aku start buat short film dan sebagainya, sebab aku nak jadi filmmaker, you know, like that's where I want to go. Itu apa yang aku nak buat. Tapi sebab jadual kita, bila kau jadi pelakon kat Malaysia and everything, like kau punya projek memang back to back. 2 months habis projek A, immediately after that mungkin break 1-2 hari, kau start projek B pula. Macam biasa. Dia akan macam tu. And kalau bukan 2 bulan pun, ia ada seminggu telemovie something or whatever kan. And then tambah lagi aku punya kerja lain, sebab aku pun host, MC events,
of course.
kita buat content, social media and everything. So like, tak berlakon, benda tu hosting, tak hosting, buat content, tak
setiap hari
MC.
ada something.
Setiap hari mesti ada sesuatu.
Even weekends, even public holidays, especially public holidays.
Dalam industri kita tak ada public holiday. That is not in our Bible at all. Nothing, dude.
Betul.
Dude, public holiday is nothing, dude. Don't even get double pay for public holiday. So yeah, that's why I wanted to start making films and everything. So short film 261 Sundays tu dekat YouTube channel saya. Kalau orang nak support, korang boleh tengok.
It's really good.
Please go and check it out.
It's good.
Short film tu semua adalah langkah kecil untuk saya merealisasikan impian saya untuk jadi seorang director. Sebenarnya saya tak nak pun jadi producer. Saya nak jadi producer sebab saya nak cari cerita lain yang lain daripada aku yang selalu buat dalam drama Melayu. So instead of tunggu peluang tu datang ataupun producer datang, oh Sean, kita ada watak lain untuk kau main kan, you know, like aku nak jadi producer supaya aku boleh memberjayakan benda ni. Aku dah malas nak tunggu lah, faham tak? Aku malas nak tunggu orang panggil or like give opportunities. I'm trying to make it for my own now.
The reality is, peluang kena dicipta.
So I'm making my own opportunities now. Like,
and sekarang, this is dunia social media. This is dunia digital dah. Kita tak mengharapkan sangat traditional media. Macam mana kita mengharapkan juga. Like, you duduk kat sini, in my podcast, yang exclusively distributes online.
That's cool, man.
Thanks.
That's why you deserve that award, dude.
You punya short film exclusively distribute online. Dapat sambutan juga.
Betul.
Tak bermaksud orang takkan tengok.
Betul. So that is one of the reasons why I want to be a producer. Like, you know, kalau kita tunggu kan, sebab macam mana cakap aku rasa lah, benda ni my own what I feel and what I think. My own analysis, okay? Aku rasa aku macam lebih kurang di typecast tau. Watak yang aku dapat, kalau bukan masuk Islam saja, dia akan jadi macam seorang yang best friend kepada hero tu, or my second lead yang selalu baik dengan perempuan tu tapi tak dapat perempuan tu, you know, that kind of stuff. So I'm always just either this or that. Dia tak ada macam lain or in between, you know. That's why I wanted to like kind of produce more stuff, more opportunities for myself. But also as I grew past these few years, when I was trying to produce things and everything, aku sebenarnya nampak banyak bakat dalam generasi muda kita yang suka buat filem. Kalau korang free lah, korang pergilah YouTube, korang search lah short film mana-mana kat YouTube, mana-mana. Kita ada banyak short film yang sebenarnya bagus tau. Their narrative is so good. Their storyline, I feel like they put thought into it. Dia bukan semata-mata macam, oh aku ambil adaptasi je, you know. Dia orang cipta cerita tu dari scratch tau, like dari mula, dari kosong tau. And aku tengok outcome dia, mungkin dari segi quality in terms of like 4K resolution or
Ya,
whatever.
benda
Itu
macam tu.
tak ada.
Ya,
Okay, mungkin itu tak ada. Aku faham sebab
benda
ini
tu memerlukan
budget project, right?
Tapi idea free.
The idea, dude, like
Ya.
diorang punya idea, the creativity diorang memang power gila tu. So
Betul.
part of it is for me, being a producer is to kind of give opportunities kepada generasi muda kita yang sebenarnya ada bakat.
Ya.
Kau tengok BMW shorties, you know,
Ya.
pencalonan diorang bagus gila kot. Like kenapa kita nak harapkan orang-orang lama saja untuk keluarkan filem-filem yang best?
Ya.
Why not bagi peluang untuk generasi muda? So that's one of my goals actually in this couple years. Kalau saya ada peluang, saya akan I will even fund your project. Yeah, whoever's watching this, hearing this,
There you go.
if you're a filmmaker, man, like you have a good idea, great idea,
Nanti kita paparkan
I'll
Sunlee
fund
punya
it,
email
dude.
kat sini.
Ya, betul tak? Aku sanggup untuk fund sebab dalam entertainment industry kita kan, kita tak boleh, for me personally, aku rasa kau boleh jadi selfish sampai satu tahap saja.
Yes, betul. Kita tak cukup berkolaborasi.
Yes.
Yep.
You know the saying, you know, like if you want to go like fast, you go alone, but if you want to go far, you go together.
Betul.
So itu benda yang aku cuba nak masukkan dalam aku punya hidup tau, like. And I believe like if you want to help the film industry untuk naikkan taraf kita, untuk setanding dengan Indonesia at least. Kau bayangkan kita punya film industry dah lama tau, tapi kita punya progression macam sama ataupun lagi menurun. Why? You know, soal dia bukan tak ada budget tau. You know, it's just aku percaya orang yang di situ sebenarnya tak ada hati pun nak buat filmmaking. Kau faham tak? That's what I feel, you know. So aku cuba nak ubah benda ni. And benda ni kalau nak ubah seorang susah. Kita kena ubah sama-sama. So why not take this opportunity, bawa generasi muda, the new people who I can talk to and train in a way, and then kita berjayakan benda ni lah. We just create a movement lah. Sekarang memang ada banyak filmmakers yang memang minat filem. Diorang tak ada background filem pun, tak ada background acting or anything. Diorang suka ni sebab they love watching movies. Passionate about it, man. Diorang datang daripada industri dentist, doktor, peguam, tiba-tiba jadi filmmaker. Power sial. And produk dia orang baik tu, like memang cun gila lah. So I'm like, wish, kalau orang yang tak ada background or like training dalam industri ni, dia orang boleh keluarkan produk yang power macam tu, what is an excuse untuk orang yang ada experience dengan training tu? You know what I mean? Like kita kena buat. So yeah. Welcome to my TED Talk.
Tak, I suka apa yang you cakap. Because I setuju. I
hope it's not too sensitive lah. Jangan terasa lah. Orang kat luar sana jangan terasa tau. Like,
tak ya terasa. Apa yang you cakap yang boleh. No. Apa yang you cakap tu, firstly, it's your own opinion. And secondly, ada banyak yang betul kat situ. You know, I pun rasa macam sama, Sean. I rasa macam, okay, for me, di sebalik studio Sembang ni, the reason I wanted to do it is I penat kerja seorang-seorang.
Faham?
Yeah. I'm an actor, dude.
Yeah.
And I kerja. I seorang yang goal oriented juga tau. I kerja. And dia bukan pasal kita tak nak bercollaboration, tapi kita punya mentality kat sini is just in a healthy way, focus on yourself. Stay in your lane, work really hard, and then hopefully you akan menjayakan something. That was my mentality before. And then I realised, sama lah macam you. Satu hari I macam, weh, aku happy ke?
It's just this turning point in your life that you just feel like, you know.
Is it age?
Maybe. Maturity, I guess.
Dude, watak I semua sama. Like, jangan salah faham. Acting sentiasa akan jadi my first love. I love to act. Tapi, I pergi set, I brain fog tau. Macam a zombie. I tak tahu you pernah rasa tak benda ni on set.
Autopilot, right?
Yes.
Somewhat.
Yes, I macam, oh sayang. Love you so much abang. Dalam scene tu, otak I tak tahu dia dekat mana. Dia dekat mana. Dan sebab kita dah sangat-sangat banyak practice scenes macam ni, characters macam ni, benda tu nampak macam okay. And I cuba nak tarik balik otak I, tarik balik. Dia akan datang balik apabila I buat scene yang heavy. For me itu I punya macam because like I tak boleh nak macam otak I kena ada untuk I menangis. You know, I rasa alive. Like an actress. You know, I'm like, damn,
you're working. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, tapi the filler scenes, since macam, hi, what's up?
Yeah. itu macam just pass filler je. Yeah.
Sangat. So I think for me, and also I rasa macam I banyak macam I cuba lah, you know, like to speak to people yang I kerja dengan dorang. And the craziest part for me is through this experience, bila I dapat bercakap dengan orang yang kerja dalam industri ni, you tak seorang-seorang tahu yang rasa benda ni.
Kan?
Ya, kita semua sebenarnya ada energy ni yang kita
Aku perasan juga bila aku
tu
tengok kau punya studio Sembang ni kan.
You pernah tengok?
Aku tengok semua.
Semua orang tipu I tahu. Semua guest pada datang, I pernah tengok. Lepas tu dia akan tanya, Amy, bahasa English ke bahasa Melayu? I macam,
aku tahulah.
Kira.
Aku buat bodoh je kadang-kadang. Tapi aku tahu, aku tengok tu.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
ada ramai yang macam yang,
betul. It makes me realise that kenapa kita punya institute pelakon, or like I don't know, like our community of pelakon di Malaysia, kenapa kita tak sering kongsi ilmu ataupun just borak-borak biasa ataupun jadi kawan lah.
I bagi tahu you kenapa.
Kenapa?
Sebab kita kena kerja back to back. Sebab kita punya funding yang sampai dekat pelakon, kita jangan cakap lagi pasal kru. Kita jangan cakap lagi pasal orang lain yang kerja kat set yang worse dari kita. Kita kena sentiasa rolling untuk dapat kita punya income. Bila kita dalam keadaan macam tu, kita penat. Sean, I tak boleh, you tak boleh, kita semua tak boleh dalam industri unless like sekarang benda dah start berubah. And I sangat bersyukur yang ada production company, ada director, ada producer yang cuba nak ubah benda ni. Benda ni akan jadi slow. Tapi apa yang nampak is for me, kalau I nak buat satu projek 1 tahun and I nak fokuskan pada projek tu, I nak training sampai I really menjiwai watak tu, I would be broke.
Faham. It's true.
I would be broke. Sambil I buat cerita ni, I tengah locking my next story. I tengah locking my next and my next and my next and my next. Because I have to stay alive.
Yup. I understand.
And and I come from like, you know, a background where, you know, my family are stable, we're healthy, kita tak ada, thank God and touch wood, like kita tak ada isu besar. You know? But ada orang yang support their entire families with their paychecks. Macam mana dia orang ada space?
Faham. Sedih lah.
Sangat sedih. Kita belum cakap lagi pasal kru.
Ya. Kau bayangkan,
diorang ada sebelum dan selepas kita on set.
Masa PKP, kau tahu tak ramai kru, mungkin netizen tak tahu lah.
Sakit.
Ramai kru diorang sakit tau. Diorang not sakit as in like you fall sick sakit, but like diorang tak boleh support family diorang. Diorang terpaksa macam,
and a lot of them dah abang-abang breadwinners tau of the family.
They are the breadwinners. They're main people in the family, and like a lot of them like, because I keep in touch with some of the crews. I memang just WhatsApp diorang, just like, abang apa cerita, you know, sihat lagi, buat apa sekarang, you know, everything. Diorang cakap benda sama. Cakap, Sean, kalau ada projek apa-apa kan, kau panggil je, like, sebab ini je yang kita tahu nak buat. And kita tak ada peluang untuk kerja sekarang. So like, kalau kau ada projek apa-apa kecil, besar, anything kau panggil je, aku sanggup buat. You know, kalau even like lighting man or whatever, kau nak aku buat runner pun boleh. You know, like that kind of stuff, you know, like aku memang kesian gila kat dia orang lah, like, and that's sad, man. And it all comes from the top, man, in the industry, you know, how it's being handled.
Okay, kita dah sampai dekat soalan yang terakhir, yang personal, and then kita akan move kepada kita punya next segment. Sebab I rasa kita memang jiwa pelakon sangat, yang bila kita start bercakap pasal benda ni, I akan ada sampai besok dengan Sean selepas kita dah cut story ni untuk
banyak
sambung
hal ni.
Kita ada banyak nak cerita ni. Tapi my last question for you, yang dari segi you know personal, is that you seorang yang sangat versatile. You buat hosting lah, you buat lakonan lah, you boleh produce lah, you boleh everything. And I rasa kebanyakan ilmu ni datang daripada you punya pengalaman buat teater. Sebab bila you tengah rehearsal, you nampak lah macam mana director tu buat. Semua dari situ.
Betul.
So apalah target you, sebab sekarang you punya mentality lebih kepada the journey daripada the destination. Tapi dalam 2023, apalah macam yang you harapkan?
There's 2 things.
Okay.
Satu ialah saya nak libatkan diri dalam projek yang memberikan saya kepuasan yang aku tak dapat bila aku buat projek yang lain. So aku memang nak buat projek ataupun libatkan diri dalam projek yang bagi aku kepuasan dalam aku lah. That's one main thing. The second of all is I want to get right with some parts of my spirituality. And some of my values, and I believe that everything else will fall into place. This new thing that I've kind of like came across recently, a bit spiritual, but I believe that okay, even if you don't believe in a God or if you don't have a religion, I feel like once you get right with God in a way, or whatever you believe in, the point of it is just to make sure you have a guide and you're aligned in black and white, like in terms of values and everything, being a good person. Even if you don't have religion, be a good person. Imagine they have a manual on how to be a good person, just like that. Throw religion out, just being a good person. If you can get that right, I think everything else will fall into place. So a lot of it is just like working on myself for this couple years.
Yeah.
Aku rasa tak rugi benda tu, sebab dia sama konsep dengan macam mana kau boleh sayang seseorang bila kau tak sayang diri sendiri.
Ya.
Right? Yeah. Macam mana kau boleh tolong orang kalau kau tak boleh tolong diri sendiri.
Yeah. Macam mana you nak selamatkan nyawa orang kalau you tak boleh selamatkan nyawa sendiri.
Betul.
That's life saving 101.
Yeah. How do you be superhero, dude, if you can't clean your own room, dude? You know what I mean? Like, so aku rasa benda tu akan jawab semua masalah yang kita ada ataupun soalan yang kita ada. Bila kita dah settlekan diri sendiri, once you're really confident in yourself, you know yourself, you feel yourself, that's when everything will come to place. So those are just two main things for me in 2023. And yeah. I hope you guys would do that too for yourself.
Thanks, Sean. I mean, Thanks for sharing and thanks for coming on the show. And I rasa macam I kenal you dah embarrassingly long lah. Lebih dari 10 tahun.
Tapi aku kurang cakap benda macam ni sebenarnya.
Tak, I tak pernah nampak this side of Sean Lee. Yeah, normally you macam selalu happy go lucky on set, like the most bubbly, the most funny, pelawak, dia akan hiburkan semua orang. I've never seen the serious side of Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cakap aku kurang tu macam ni dengan orang. Like I don't know what it is, tapi just
atmosphere dalam bilik ni sangat heavy, so dia pun
I guess mungkin tapi I'm pretty sure it's the same for a lot of people. Like kalau kau jumpa contoh kalau kau jumpa dengan pelawak yang top macam 𝙁𝙃𝙄𝙎 ke or 𝙁𝙊𝘾𝙄𝙎 ke, sepatu, all these people, diorang sebenarnya kau tengok macam dia sudah gelak-gelak happy je. Semua orang ada two sides of it.
Yes, betul.
Or even more, like dia ada macam a facade or your go-to mode.
It's your like your mask.
Yeah, your mask or the go-to mode when you are with people.
Yes.
Generally, like socially with people, you gotta be nice to a certain extent, right?
Yeah.
Tapi banyak je masa yang orang tak nampak this side of it, or serious things that I think or I talk about, or whatever serious stuff that we feel, we don't really talk about it in a normal fun social setting. Sebab contoh kalau pergi event,
tiba-tiba jadi intense pula.
Pergi event tiba-tiba kau nak deep lah kat situ kan, like tiba, you know what I mean?
Sangat like
that's really tiba. Like
faham.
I just feel like I don't have a lot of opportunities to hang out with people, especially in the industry.
Yeah.
Kenal orang ramai, tapi betul-betul
deep conversations,
memang kurang lah. I would say that's very little. Sebab like you said, semua rakan kerja aku, all the actors, actresses, they're all busy with their own life. Semua pun tengah nak cari makan, schedules are really hectic for everyone. I don't know if I want to ask you something. I don't know if it's just me or it's the same for everyone else. I find it hard to make friends in the industry.
Sama.
Susah nak cari kawan dalam industri kita yang sama.
Yeah.
Most of the time, mungkin sebab aku rasa aku tak nak salah pijak kaki orang.
Yeah.
I don't want to mistakenly say anything wrong to anybody and offend anyone.
Yeah.
Like, mungkin sebab tu aku tahankan diri untuk approach.
Yeah.
A lot of times dia sangat-sangat surface, and I kind of choose to make it surface only because I'm scared, like I takut kalau diorang akan judge aku, or like diorang, I tak tahu macam diorang rasa macam mana.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's just me.
It's not. I think there ada dua benda yang I dah diagnose lah, at least within myself. For me, bila I masuk ke dalam industri ni balik, it's not yang I tak suka orang, I suka orang. But at the same time, I ada satu filosofi. Filosofi ni bunyi dia kasar. Don't shit where you eat. You faham tak? Kita sebagai seorang manusia, kita of course akan mengalami, ups and downs and highs and lows. And kalau kita bekerja dengan orang tu, and at the same time they know all of our deepest, darkest secrets, and then we fight or whatever, you tak nak benda tu mengganggu you dekat kerja. Sebab kerja ni sekalian dia buat entertainers. Itulah filosofi I.
Faham.
I mean, sekarang I rasa I dah cukup dewasa untuk I berubah filosofi tu. In recent times, I've become more and more open and comfortable with the idea of getting to know entertainers. Which brings me to issue number 2. Bila kita berjumpa dalam setting yang macam event, dulu I pernah lah rasa macam, oh my god, is this even real? Like kita semua cakap banyak sama, oh my god baby looks so good. And I realised I pun macam tu juga. Aku tengah bekerja. That's my mask. That's my comfort zone. That's my whatever. And I sendiri pun tak mengambil langkah untuk jadi vulnerable dekat orang, especially dalam keadaan macam tu. Apalagi kenapa I tak ada hak nak expect orang lain vulnerable dengan I kalau I sendiri dah ada mask I. Yeah. Macam mana I rasa diorang pun ada mask sekarang, diorang pun rasa benda yang sama dari I.
Faham.
Inilah bukan tempat dia. And honestly, some of the most, I think like this project has been super life changing for me in the sense that in this room have been some of the deepest conversations yang pernah ada dengan rakan seindustri I. Sumpah. And from here, I cipta kawan yang selepas tu dia sembang macam, dude, let's hang out, man. You know, because like I rasa macam shit, like
sebenarnya ada je kawan.
Actually ada je kawan.
Boleh je click.
Cuma disebabkan kita punya mask, kita punya own idea of apa itu entertainment, sebab kita punya training on set, kita punya training bila kita berjumpa dengan siapa-siapa, kita punya media training adalah yes, we're happy, we're fine. And then dengan each other juga, kita tak lepaskan benda tu because it's such a scary thing to do. What if I suck?
Faham.
What if like my ideas are me, myself and I alone?
What if I'm not good enough in their eyes?
Tapi it's a part of growing up di mana you rasa macam, okay, I might not be good enough for you, but this is me. And selagi I good enough for myself, lantaklah kau fikir apa.
Faham. Nice. Thanks.
Anyways, so kita move on to the lighter stuff of the show. And kita sambung the deep stuff after the cut. Kalau tak, kita really akan ada sampai besok. So this is a fan-based question. This is segment 2 di mana kita terima banyak WhatsApps of questions for advice. So apa your advice pasal situation ni? I'll read out the
worst
question.
person to give advice.
Taklah. Tadi you punya conversation quite deep juga. Boleh je dia ni. Dia lebih dari seorang pelawak sebenarnya. Dalam diam dia ada dia punya deep.
Sebenarnya aku dah TED Talk tau. Kau pergi tengok lah.
Korang ulang balik part tadi tu. Hello SS, I umur 24, stay kat KL. I ni ada social anxiety sikit. Dekat tempat kerja I, orang selalu tanya I personal stuff yang I tak nak jawab pun. I only cakap dengan office mates hanya pasal kerja je. Kenapa kita baru je cakap pasal benda ni? Macam mana ya kalau I nak avoid questions or answer people politely walaupun I tak nak jawab? Oh, terketuk. Help.
Oh Lord.
Macam mana you nak? It's the same thing yang kita baru je discuss. Tepat pada waktunya sampailah question ni. Macam mana to let down your guard?
Personally, I think there's 2 ways you can go about it. Kalau kau jenis orang yang, I don't know how to say this in Malay, but like if you're the person who can take shit from people and you're okay with taking shit and taking shit doesn't affect you mentally, you can handle those things, aku rasa kau teruskan je, like layan je diorang. Sebab if I'm in his or her position, aku jenis macam tu, like I don't mind because asalkan kau bahagia, kau happy, aku okay. Sebab aku tahu aku boleh handle benda tu. Like walaupun kau cakap sesuatu yang maybe buat aku terasa,
ada ke?
Contoh. Okay. Aku gelak, kau happy kan? Okay, cun. I'm okay because I can handle a little bit of pain. I can handle this kind of thing. So I don't want to create problems. That's my philosophy lah. Aku tak nak masalah dengan siapa-siapa. So kalau kau jenis orang yang boleh tahan kena maki, tahan all these things and tak affect mental you, because if you're an emotional person, aku sarankan jangan buat macam tu. Jangan bagi benda tu affect kau punya mental. Sebab kau dah tak boleh handle, kenapa kau nak bagi lagi untuk lagi susah. You know, if you can handle, your mental is strong, please go ahead. You know, like it's fine. Sebab orang ni kan, manusia ni kan, kau cuba lah untuk ubah siapa-siapa pun, kau tak boleh tu. Kau tak boleh ubah siapa-siapa. Dalam hidup ni, orang yang kau boleh ubah dan kau ada control adalah kau diri sendiri. You can control. That's why I say if you can handle it, you handle it. Because you can control this thing. Kalau kau mental tak kuat, tak apa, ada solusi nombor 2. straightforward je dengan dia. Just be straightforward. Aku rasa dalam zaman ni 2023 especially, this is a new year, even more so that people should be straightforward. Like tak payah beat around the bush anymore. You know, like dulu faham, mungkin orang zaman-zaman dulu kita belajar daripada atuk kita, bapak kita, kita memang kena jadi macam always friendly dengan orang. You know, we always have to just like, betul. Now is different, man. Kau tengok budak zaman sekarang tu, they are so opinionated. A good way and a bad way. But I really respect the fact that they are very they're very strong when they want to say something. Kalau kau percaya tentang sesuatu, kau bersuara je. Itu sebenarnya tak ada ataupun tak cukup. We need more of that kind of stuff.
It's confidence.
It's confidence, man. Saya pun tengah belajar juga benda tu. Saya pun tengah belajar untuk macam mana nak cakap. Kalau dia suruh aku buat sesuatu, kalau aku suka, yes. Kalau tak, no. Most times, for example, I'll give you an example that I can give on top of my head. A lot of my friends or acquaintances, dia selalu datang kat I, Sean, aku ada business ni aku nak buat. Kau nak fund kita orang tak? You wanna be
part of it,
part investor. Of it, investor apa-apa. Sebab kita perlukan some support. Then I'm like, dulu aku akan cakap, yeah, sure, let's do it. I will agree to it before even kind of like vetting through what he has on his plate.
Out of trust.
Out of trust. Sebab aku percaya kat dia. But I've done that so many times yang banyak projek yang tak berjaya. So aku dah belajar lah daripada aku punya kesilapan tu. So recently, someone just asked me again, aku ada satu projek ni, satu business aku nak buat. Kau nak fund saya tak? And I was like, come on Sean, you gotta do this, man. You gotta just don't say yes. Because there are things that I want to find out before I say yes. Tapi sebelum ni aku malu untuk tanya. Tak berani,
Ataupun dia akan membuatkan you rasa macam, I kecewakan kawan saya.
So kali ni aku very straight to the point. What are your plans for this business? Have you done your research? Do you have a DAG?
Market research. Projections.
Do you have a DAG at least? Projection?
Numbers.
Numbers, show me something. It doesn't have to be million. Aku tak kisah. Sebab for me, in every day, it's just showing me that you have that work ethic. Sebab bila kau betul-betul nak buat kerja tu, aku akan sokong kau 100% tu. Because in every day, kau kawan aku. Aku nak tengok kawan aku berjaya juga.
Of course. And then you sama-sama berjaya, you jadi investor pula, tu dah jadi business you juga.
Takkan,
you kena berjaya juga.
Takkan aku nak aku berjaya, biarkan korang kat situ je. Aku tak nak doh.
Like, tak best.
It's not fun, you know what I mean? Like, nak berjaya sama-sama.
Celebrate sama-sama.
Daripada
Daripada celebrate seorang-seorang itu.
Betul. It's very important. It's very different. I feel like I've learned that now, like. So, itu je lah, like, trying to be more straightforward lah. And that's one of the examples that I can give you, So, you can apply this dalam hidup kau dari segi yang lain. Tapi itu contoh yang aku bagi lah. Just try to be more straightforward in what you want or what you think, Jangan malu je. Kalau malu, rugi.
I tak ada apa-apa nak tambah. Selain macam satu lagi benda yang I dah belajar. Sebab sekarang I dah makin
dewasa dah. Makin matang dah.
So I belajar the really hard way that pendapat orang pasal you tak ada kena-mengena dengan you. Macam mana?
Betul.
Orang tu sendiri buat keputusan sama ada dia suka ke dia tak suka. And kalau orang tu dah buat keputusan yang dia tak suka you, this is kalau you tak bagi dia any reason tau. Macam kalau you berjumpa dengan orang tu for the first time and orang tu macam layan you dengan cara yang buruk ataupun kasar, dia dah buat keputusan tu dalam hati dia. You tak boleh nak buat apa-apa, babe. You tak boleh nak convincekan dia yang you seorang yang baik. Keputusan tu dalam tangan dia.
Betul.
Lagi cepat you boleh terima benda ni and you boleh at peace with it, lagi at peace you are in general. Sebab I dah sampai dekat satu tahap where I used to be such a people pleaser. Cared so much about what people thought. And sekarang, as an adult, I'm just like, honestly, no man. Like if you're rude or mean to me, I tak payah nak letak any effort to convince you that I'm actually dope.
Yes.
You just don't see it sebab you tak nak nampak. So there's nothing I can do. So I'm at peace. I'm me.
that's actually one
Yeah.
personality trait that I really like and respect about you for.
Thanks.
It's something that I feel like I need more of it in my life. Sebab underneath all this fun guy, no pun intended, cik. You didn't even mention mushrooms, cik. Just kidding. And that was a joke, right? You wanted a joke, right?
Yeah. Oh
Anyway,
my God.
under all this facade, like I want more of that kind of attitude or personality, you know, like I want to stand up for myself a bit more, you know. Yeah, so that's why.
Thanks, Sean.
Yeah,
But I learned it the
Role
really
model
hard
tu.
way, no. Tak. I learned it the hard way. Like I would hear these things from people and you tak boleh nak apply selagi you tak melalui something yang really hancurkan you.
yeah. But it's good that you went through it, though. So at
Yeah.
least now I can see that value or the personality in
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Then
There's like
now
a
I can learn from it.
silver line. Yeah.
Yeah, now I can learn from it.
Yeah. Betul.
Yeah.
Thanks. I learn a lot from you too. I rasa macam selepas ni I pun nak jadi seorang yang lagi upbeat and lagi giving dengan energy I. So I cuba nak berusaha. Itulah azam 2023 saya.
Alright.
Yeah. So we learn from each other lah. That's what twins are for, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, kita startkan dengan kita punya final segment for today, which is the rapid fire. Tapi rapid fire ni kita tak pernah, maybe kita kena tukar lah nama rapid fire ni dalam 2023.
Sebab tak rapid kan?
Dia tak pernah rapid.
Ya, aku tengok kau punya previous episode kan. Semua jawapan macam essay tau.
Yeah. Tapi I like it sebab itulah yang I tak pernah dapat peluang untuk macam even with you.
Yeah.
Yang I dah kenal sangat lama.
Ya.
Kita pernah ke discuss macam ni on set?
Tak.
I tengah Sean hafal je lah dialog ni.
Ya.
Kita macam otak fikir work je.
Ya, fikir kerja
So
je.
it's nice. Okay, so inilah rapid fire yang tak rapid at all.
Kita cuba rapidkan sikit.
Kita
sebab
cuba nak rapid.
Aku tengah tahan aku punya kencing ni sebenarnya.
Okay, kita rapid. Okay, one thing that the public tak tahu pasal you. Dia minum air sambil tahan kesian dia.
One thing that orang tak tahu pasal I,
Yeah.
saya sebenarnya seorang yang sangat-sangat sensitif.
Ya, memang orang takkan tahu tau.
Ya.
Pasal you.
Sangat sensitif. Like,
Yeah.
simple example, dulu aku start buat YouTube video kan.
Yeah.
Aku ada video ni pasal 10 ways to eat different roti canai.
Yeah.
10 ways to eat roti canai.
Yeah.
Dalam video tu, it's just fun content, man. Roti canai Milo, roti canai whatever. Like, we just mix. Ada komen datang, dia cakap, why you wasting food? That's all he said. Aku stop semua benda aku buat. Aku pergi kat abang aku, Riz, do you know what this guy said? He said I'm wasting food. Dude.
Yeah.
I got so like worked up about it. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, I don't think I want to make YouTube videos anymore, man. Like,
Really?
I don't want this kind of stuff, you know. Like,
Yeah.
I was really sensitive, dude. Like, really sensitive. Yeah, so that's one thing that people don't know about me.
Yeah. Tapi orang tak akan tahu benda tu pasal you, Sean. Because I always feel like, okay, untuk jadi seorang yang sentiasa berlawak actually is like such a sign of strength. Sebab tak ada orang dalam dunia ni yang sentiasa happy dan sentiasa like that, you know. And to be able to have the energy dan emotional maturity to realize that your feelings are not anybody else's problem, or you kena macam happykan orang dulu sebelum you, is a very selfless thing.
Yep.
So sentiasa I rasa macam bila I jumpa dengan orang yang selalu happy, fun, similar personality type with you, diorang semua actually inside have a lot of emotions. They just pandai nak self-regulate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Which is a very selfless thing. So
Thank you.
sekarang orang tahu benda ni pasal Sean. That was quite rapid, okay? So the next one, rapid fire. Satu makanan yang semua orang suka kecuali you. Satu benda yang kalau orang tahu yang you tak suka makanan ni, you akan kena cancel lah, Sean.
Aku benci petai tu.
Balik.
Aku benci gila petai.
Serious?
I don't like the taste. I don't like it. Yang paling aku benci pun smelly tofu.
Oh, I'm not
It
like
smells
this.
bad. It tastes like shit too. Like, kenapa kau makan benda tu? Like,
Tapi I suka petai.
petai pun aku tak suka.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so I ada cerita. Okay. This is why benda ni tak jadi rapid fire. I makan durian for the first time dengan you tahu.
Oh yes.
Do you remember that scene? Watak you kena bagi I makan watak durian. I datang dari Chicago. I macam durian. And kebetulan pula in real life I didn't eat durian at all. Now I started eating durian.
Sedap kan?
And I'm like such durian.
Sedap gila tu.
Dude,
It's the bomb, dude. Durian memang terbaik.
Yalah.
But I'm glad that I at least got to make you start liking durian a bit. Or introduce plant that seed a
a
little
bit
lah,
tapi
you know.
dia memang berusaha on set tau. Dia macam, Amelia, you tak makan durian. Kenapa you macam ni?
Ya, doh.
Cubalah sikit. Cubalah.
Cuba lah.
I masih ingat.
Scene, kalau kau tengok telemovie tu, anak Melayu,
Anak Mak Salleh tapi
Melayu. Kalau korang tengok scene tu dia berlakon, dia betul-betul
Itu tak
tak
ada
suka tu. Itu bukan berlakon tu.
Tapi I memang bila I berlakon semua benda nampak natural pun. Tiba. Okay, next. What is your go-to meal? Something yang you memang suka makan.
𝙬𝙀𝙄𝙎. 𝙬𝙀𝙄𝙎.
Oh, I suka 𝙬𝙀𝙄 tu. The best.
If all else fails, 𝙬𝙀𝙄.
Ya, betul.
Sebenarnya banyak orang tak tahu juga pasal aku. Aku adalah seorang professional in tasting 𝙬𝙀𝙄.
Tolong jelaskan. What does that mean?
I can tell you if the 𝙬𝙀𝙄 sucks or not.
Tapi semua orang ada taste buds. Like,
No, trust me. Like, aku pernah cuba satu plate, satu pinggan 𝙬𝙀𝙄. Aku makan. Cakap, tak cun. I know it is not good. Aku bagi kawan aku makan. Cuba rasa, tengok apa kau rasa kan. Makan. Ui, sedap sedap gila tu. Ya ke sedap? Macam tak sedap pun. I know bro. Like, they say they know. I feel like I know better.
Okay.
Betul lah, sumpah tu. Like, banyak. Okay, to all you other 𝙬𝙀𝙄 vendors out there yang nak buat 𝙬𝙀𝙄,
hantar kat Sunlee dulu.
Korang punya 𝙬𝙀𝙄 kan, kena lagi char tu. You know what I mean lah?
Yeah, dia kena.
Char is like more fried.
Yeah.
So you gotta make it more fried. Kalau kau punya 𝙬𝙀𝙄 keluar, tak ada colour macam hitam sikit, itu bukan 𝙬𝙀𝙄 tu.
Faham?
Itu
CKT gang. Okay, so here's the concept. Kalau korang jual CKT kat luar sana, and you need someone to test it, and bagi dia macam chop Sean untuk, yeah, I think call dia lagi penting daripada I.
Call me.
I love 𝙬𝙀𝙄 and I akan terima lah makanan dia, tapi my taste buds tak seberapa, you know, elevated yang I boleh bagi you nasihat yang penting. But call Sean for sure.
Please call me.
Yeah, durian people, call me.
Now can call you
Tengok
lah.
macam mana dia boleh berubah.
Now can call you lah.
I dah improve dari segitu. Okay, so we have 2 more questions for you. The first one is, what is something yang you sentiasa kena bawa dengan you mana-mana yang you pergi? What's in your bag gitu?
What's in my bag?
Version lelaki.
Besides the typical phone and wallet stuff.
Yeah, something yang orang takkan expect.
Saya kan sentiasa bawa lip balm.
Serius ah? Oh, dia macam I pun ada lip balm.
Tunjuk lah.
Tapi I punya warna pink lah. So, dia sebenarnya lipstick.
Ada lip balm over here.
Okay.
Terbalik.
Tapi tu quite normal tak, Sean?
Okay, satu lagi benda.
Okay.
Adalah ni.
Apa
I'm not trying
tu?
to do any product placement or anything. Tapi this oil here,
Itu tak apa?
it's really good though.
It's like what?
Ini is like for an ointment. If you have any bites, especially mosquito bites, this is a freaking lifesaver.
What is it?
And it's so good.
What is it?
I don't know what's
Please
the name of this.
take picture and send to me. Sebab I pergi frame 2 hari lepas, and I have anemia, right? I have low iron, so I get bit by mosquitoes, and then it's really itchy, and so then I scratch it, and then I bruise.
Yes.
No, I bruise, dude. I'm covered in bruises, and everyone's like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm
bad.
like, "Mosquitoes bit me."
So this is such a life changer.
Damn.
Ini aku bagi tahu contoh lah. Kalau kau kena gigit sini kan, kau letak, biar kejap. Next morning or whatever, or couple hours later on, you disappear. But in the meantime, it will keep your skin fresh and cold because it has a bit of a minty feeling in there. So if you go camping, you don't need no aircon, no fan, bro.
What is it? What is it? What is it? I
don't know what's the name of it. It's in Thai. It's a Thai thing.
So kita boleh beli kat mana, Sean?
I'll send it to you. You can buy it on korang boleh beli dekat Shopee, Lazada pun ada.
Okay. Cantik.
Tapi
I akan carikan.
aku share lah.
Okay. Do it. Because like this is like going to be my lifesaver. I'm going to go and buy 3 now.
Baik gila tu. Serious.
Okay, kita ada satu last question for you for the rapid fire section, which is, dia really nak pergi toilet. You nak kita break ke? Ke you rasa you boleh make
Takkan
it
nak break just for this one last question.
Okay, this is one last question. Come on, Sean. You got this. Okay, the
let's-
question is, what is your best joke?
What's my best joke?
Dia macam tengah sex.
Alright, you ready for this?
What is it?
My life is a joke, bruh. It's my go-to when I don't have any jokes on top of my
Are
head.
you serious?
Yeah.
Okay, ada satu for you. What do you call a pirate that's been cut in half?
A pirate that's been cut in half.
Jack Sparrow.
That joke.
What did the guy
Got more. I thought you said one, dude.
What did the guy who saw the first layang-layang say?
The guy who saw the first layang-layang.
What did he say? Wow.
Okay, I didn't expect it to be a multilingual joke. Aku tengah fikir dalam bahasa English tau.
I macam wow, your bladder boleh
Wow.
bertahan. Selamat.
Yeah, wow.
Okay, so let's wrap this up before we
Before I start
accidentally
peeing on your couch here, right? I don't want to pee on your couch.
So, but it's full circle. We started with poop, now we're ending with pee. Alright guys, so itulah dia Studio Sembang for this week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and thank you Sean for coming on and being with us. I tahan.
Thank you Amelia Henderson for having me.
Sama-sama anytime. Jangan lupa untuk saksikan kita next week, same time, same place, YouTube, Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Thanks for tuning in. Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, tarik kat sini.